The debt counselling industry in South Africa is very closely regulated by the National Credit Regulator. So once you've entered this process through one of the debt counsellors that are registered with the National Credit Regulator, you are in safe hands. It is, however, important to be on the lookout that you do not end up with a debt counsellor who might not be registered and requires you to pay the installments in cash, because then you might find yourself out of pocket and not on the way to financial well-being. It's important that you pay the monies into the account as designated by your accredited debt counsellor. That way you will be sure that your monies will be distributed by the specific payment distribution agency to your various creditors. So once your debt repayment plan has been negotiated with your creditors and you actually have a court order in place, you obviously need to start making your repayments. Your repayment plan is loaded by your debt counsellor onto a system that will then manage those installments over the period of your debt review and monitor how far you are within the process. This system will also generate statements for you on a regular basis to keep you updated as to where you are in the debt review process. You will then be informed by your debt counsellor of the specific PDA that is being used and the bank account where you need to make your monthly deposits. These deposits can either be a cash deposit, debit order, or stop order. And as I've said previously, you've got to make sure that these payments are being made on a regular basis and not default on this. As your money gets paid into the specific account, the PDA will then take responsibility to distribute that money based on your debt repayment plan to the creditors based on exactly the amounts that were negotiated with those creditors. And this process then will continue for the period of your debt review, and as certain creditors get paid off, the remaining funds will then be redistributed to the remaining creditors to reduce that debt.